What's up, guys? Blizzard Productions here, back with another video, and today is week 2 of the 2023-24 NFL season, and I am really excited about this week. Last week, I was right about a lot of games coming down to the very end. I also did a decent job on my predictions. So with that being said, this week I think will be another great week in the NFL. I think there'll be a lot of closer games, but I have a better idea of what the teams look like last week, and I think that this week I'll do better on my predictions because I know what to expect from different teams. So with that being said, let's get into the video. Starting off, we have the Ravens at the Bengals. This should be a pretty close matchup, but the Bengals will come away with the win. Last week, they showed no sign of offense, but I think this week, after a week of practice and probably being yelled at by their coach, I think that they will have a better offensive production, and as for their defense, I think their defense will also start to wake up and do better. I expect this game to be pretty close, but I think that the Bengals will come away with the win. Moving on, we have the Seahawks at the Lions. I think this should be another close matchup, but I have the Lions coming away with the win. They looked really good last week, and they somehow beat the Chiefs. They played very good on a defense, and then as for offense, their offense was producing pretty well. I think that this will be a pretty big offensive game, but I think that the Lions will come away with the win in the end. Moving on, we have the Colts at the Texans, and I think that this will be a blowout win for the Colts. I think that the Colts are the way better team. I think that their offense is better and their defense. There's not really that much to say. I don't think that it's going to be the best game. I don't think a lot of people are going to be watching it, but I do think that in the end, the Colts are going to come away with the win. Moving on, we have the Bears at the Buccaneers. This should be another good game, but I have the Buccaneers coming away with the win. First of all, they have the home field advantage, and second of all, I just think that they have a better defense and a better offense. The running back core is not that bad, and I think that Baker Mayfield is not a bad QB at all. I think that sometimes he can make some wrong decisions at the wrong time, but I think that this game he's going to make all the right decisions and end up coming away with the win. Moving on, we have the Chiefs at the Jaguars. This should be another good game, but I have the Chiefs coming away with the win. The Jaguars looked really good last week, and the Chiefs looked pretty good last week, but they ended up coming away with a loss. And so they're going to be coming into this game with a little bit of a chip on their shoulder. So with that being said, I think that Patrick Mahomes will do Patrick Mahomes type stuff and end up coming away with the win. Moving on, we had the Packers at the Falcons. Both teams are 1-0, and I think that the Packers will end up coming away with the win. I don't really know what to expect in this game, so I don't have a lot to say. I just think that Jordan Love is not the worst QB, and I think that he's better than Marcus Mariota, and I think that's what's going to be the game changer. Moving on, we had the Raiders at the Bills, and I think that this is going to be a blowout win for the Bills. I think that the Bills are coming in with a massive chip on their shoulder after losing to the Jets in overtime on a punt that was returned for a touchdown. So they're definitely mad about the outcome of last week's game. So they got to come into this game knowing that fans are going to be judging them already, especially Josh Allen, who did not perform very well. So they got to show to fans, like all around in the NFL, that they are still the Bills that we know and have seen for the past couple years, which have been really good. So I think that they will do just that and end up coming away with the blowout win against the Raiders. Moving on, we have the Chargers at the Titans, and I think that the Chargers will end up coming away with the win. I don't really know what to expect in this game. I think that it's just going to be the deep ball that Justin Herbert throws and always throws very clean, and I think that's what's going to make the Chargers win this game. Moving on, we had the 49ers at the Rams. This should be a really good game, but I had the 49ers winning this. They're going to be playing at Levi's South. Now, if you don't know what that is, it means that they are playing at the Rams Stadium, but where SoFi Stadium is located in Inglewood, for whatever reason, a whole bunch of Niners fans, and I'm not complaining, but they all show up there. I mean, they'll have more Niners fans than Rams fans, so they started calling it Levi's South. So I am really excited to see how much of our Niners fans end up going there, because I think that there will be a lot, and I'm hoping that there's going to be more Niners fans than there will be Rams fans. Now, that is big, because if we have a whole bunch of our fans there, that gives us almost a home field advantage, even though that's a away game. So with that being said, I think that with all those fans' help, we will have Brock Purdy start throwing dimes and our defense come in clutch, and I have the Niners coming away with the win. Moving on, we had the Giants at the Cardinals, and you may call me crazy, but I have the Giants coming away with the win. Now, I know that they just got blown out by the Cowboys last week and ended up losing 40-0, but that is the exact reason why I think that they are going to win this game. That was not the Giants that I feel that they can be, and I think that they can get a lot better, and I think that this week their coach has been doing a whole bunch of hitting drills for their defense, and offense been just doing route running after route running, and I think that they'll be a lot smoother with their routes, and I think their defense will be holding a lot better. And with that being said, I have the Giants coming away with the win. Moving on, we had the Jets at the Cowboys. This should be another good matchup, but I have the Cowboys coming away with the win. They'll have a really good defense as usual, and as for their offense, I think their offense and Dak Prescott will do pretty well, and then they also have the home field advantage. So with that being said, I think that the Cowboys will come away with the win. Moving on, we had the Commanders at the Broncos. I think this should be another good game, but I had the Broncos coming away with the win. They are coming off of a loss, but by one against the Raiders. So they have to show to their fans that this is not going to be another repeat season of losses. So because of that, they have to come into this game and give it their all, and I think that is what they are going to do. Moving on, we had the Sunday night football game, the Dolphins at the Patriots, and I have the Dolphins coming away with the win. I think it will be a good game, but I just think that the offense for the Dolphins is a little bit better. Their run game is pretty good with Raheem Mostert, and also their pass game with like Tyreek Hill, who is super fast. So they have that going for them, and I think that they're just a little bit better than Mac Jones and the Patriots. Moving on, we have one of the two Monday night football games. We had the Saints at the Panthers, and I have the Saints coming away with the win. I think Derek Carr looked pretty good last week, and I think because of that, him and his offense will end up coming away with the win. And last but not least, we have the other Monday night football game, the Browns at the Steelers, and I have the Browns coming away with the win. The Steelers looked terrible against the Niners last week, especially when it came to their offense. And as for the Browns, they looked really good in their win last week. So with that being said, I think that this will be a good game, but I think that the Browns defense will do pretty good, and I think that the Steelers offense will start to break down, and towards the end, the Steelers will just start falling behind more and more, and the Browns will end up coming away with the win. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please remember to like and subscribe. I hope you enjoyed watching this video. I enjoyed making it, and I'm feeling pretty confident going into this week. Last week I felt pretty confident, but this week I feel really confident knowing all the different teams and what to expect from them. So, like I said, I think that a lot of games will still be close, but I think there will be some blowout wins also. So with that being said, I hope you guys enjoy watching the NFL this week, and I'll see you guys in the next video.